inspector if he was aware of any failing septic systems in this valley from the base of Elk all the way to the base of Snowshoe. And he told me twice that he wasn't aware of any. And I don't know if everyone understands how a septic system works, but basically solids are trapped in a concrete basin. Gray water leaves the tank, goes out, and evaporates. Okay, so if it's put in correctly, it's emptied correctly, and I just emptied one on a house that was built 30 years ago that was almost full. So that, and gives you an idea, it's somewhere between 15 to 30 years. So all of this misinformation about failing septic systems over here, I think somebody's been kind of pulling the leg of this community. And I'd like to know and ask you all, the PSD and anyone else here that's been along with this project from the beginning, why are legs being pulled and we being lied to about failing septic systems, and why we also have been pushed into this project to begin with when the valley does not need the system. Right?
Yeah. Right. Thank you, Joe, for your comments. I'm going to stick to what we have in order here so we can maintain some continuity. Mr. Phillips, I think, was the last.
Excuse me. May I interrupt? Yeah. Can you ask your question?
I was just, helping.
It's a very simple question. Does anyone know, including the PSD, of anyone failing? It's either a yes or no.
It was in the application for this regional plant that the failing systems were ruining the streams, and yet they had done, I think, a few coliform samples and found one coliform, never did test it to see if it was animal or human, and that's what they based the need for. One of the things they based the need for.
If I may, as a board member, I want to hear your input. I believe the other board members here does as well. I'd like to continue on the forum we have, in the order we have here.
Well, I mean, no offense, but you allowed him to ask the question. I think we deserve for someone to answer the question.
Can we
I
ask
asked the question and somebody else answered it. I really was asking the question of an engineer, not somebody who professes to have information.
Again, this is taking off on a track I don't think we all want. We'd like to go through and have everyone have their opportunity to make their comments. Please. Okay. Was it Mr. Grimes? Then I think, did Mr. Grimes speak? Mr. Grimes, please.
No, I haven't spoken. I concur with what a lot of the others have spoken about. They seem to speak along the same lines that I did.
A little louder.
Yes. Please stand up when you're speaking so that we can hear you. Thank you.
I've listened to what the gentleman had to say, and it sounds like they're on the right track. And I think that the Public Service District should pay attention and listen to what they have to say and implement accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Grimes.